This movie, I gave a, I believe I gave this one a 7 or a 6. I don't remember, but I
Dang.
wasn't fully in love with this movie. I was.
Whoa, Phil being critical.
Yeah,
Are-
I love Jeremy Allen White. I love him as an actor. I thought he did a decent job playing Bruce Springsteen. Once again, I don't know who Bruce Springsteen is totally. I know that he made a couple of famous songs. Born in the USA, you know that song,
yeah.
Born in the USA. And then apparently there was a famous song. There were a lot of people reacting to it. His creation or his how he got motivated or inspired to make this song called Nebraska. And they thought it was pretty interesting his how he made this song portrayed by the movie. But I was kind of sitting there kind of like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but I still don't know too much about this guy. Like, I know he comes from a small town and he's a super huge star who doesn't like the spotlight that much, but what else about this guy do I not know? Like,
Hmm.
how was his childhood life, like literally his childhood life, because they show you how his life was in the house with his dad and his mom, but I kind of want to know more about like him as a kid outside. Like, I only saw him around his parents and his dad, but maybe they had movies in the past, because I saw when I was about to put the review in, like there were other Bruce Springsteen movies. Maybe they were just like, let's play into a certain spot in his life that like was impactful to a lot of other people. But I just wasn't really fully enveloped into it.
Hmm.
I kind of got a little tuned out of the story, and it was at the point where I was kind of like, I don't really feel for the character being portrayed to me in the movie, because once again, I want to give respect to Bruce Springsteen because I don't
Yeah,
know how
totally.
really, but like what was being portrayed in the movie, I wasn't fully like
And that's not
invested.
the fault of his life. That's just the fault of the
Yeah.
movie, maybe not proper. Like, and okay, that's my question is like, was the movie? Did the movie feel like how Smashing Machine I think felt for me this year, where
Honestly,
I
yeah.
kind of was just like, oh, I don't really there doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of story here.
Mhm.
You know, it kind of just felt like I'm watching somebody's life, but
Yeah.
not really like held to. Like I'm not like connecting with it in a way. Where I
Yeah.
remember my problem with Smashing Machine is I wish it like went into more of his drug addiction and his abuse with that. I would and like even his relationship stuff. I think the movie only touches on it,
Mhm.
and I think because of it, the movie falls short for me. Where I wasn't fully connected by the end. I didn't feel like I really got.
Mhm.
I forgot. I already forgot who. Oh, Mark Kerr. I already forgot like Mark Kerr. Like I wasn't fully connected with Mark Kerr as a character,
Mhm.
as a person. Sorry. And do you think this movie did that here too? Where like maybe it has like, for example, like let's just say what was his family life bad as a kid?
It was, so his dad was kind of in and out of his life, I guess. He was still there, which was a complicated thing with me, like watching it. The way the movie portrayed it was that his father was very. It's a very he was there, but he was still seemed like he was pretty abusive. Like he still, it didn't show you a lot. It showed him a second where he's punching his hands and he slaps him,
Yeah,
like a
and
little
look,
hard.
these movies are for sure hard to talk about, just
Yeah,
because like this is a person's life, you know, and it's like
that's why
oh
it's
we're
hard to like say stuff
yeah
about this,
yeah
because I don't know
totally,
how his actual life was.
because you
That's
don't
why I
want to
want
be
to.
like well yeah his life just isn't interesting, but
Yeah.
I mean like in some cases maybe not everyone needs a biopic sorry,
Mhm.
you know maybe not everyone needs one, and I think Hollywood is hitting a weird spot right now where
Mhm.
everyone is getting biopics and maybe not everyone needs one. You
Mhm.
know, like sure, Rocket Man, everyone loves. Elvis was a classic, I guess.
Elvis was so
Bohemian
good.
Rhapsody was insane, but at what point now? Like the point that we're at now, where I just like maybe it's not really necessary anymore, and maybe like, or maybe we're just telling the wrong stories. You
I
know,
think that's what it is. I think
like
we're
we're just
telling.
trying to hit the most popular people. How about we start like
Yeah.
getting some different stuff in there? And I don't know. I think this movie they're making money, so that's why I don't know how much money this movie's making, but they're making money, so that's why you
Mhm.
always see them. But I think we are hitting a point where it's just like, dude, maybe like let's pump the brakes on these, you know? And that's definitely how I felt about Smashing Machine, where I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if this being a movie benefits it too much. I think maybe a documentary would have been cool if it was just like interviewing him, getting through his process, like whatever. I think that would have been interesting. But I don't think this necessarily needs to be a movie. And it kind of sounds like Springsteen is hitting the same thing, would you say?
In a way, it is, except I was way more interested, or I'll say a little bit more interested in this movie than The Smashing Machine. Because don't get me wrong, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Emily Blunt did a very good job acting, and they were so good in that movie. But, like, I still just wasn't that interested. But Jeremy Allen White did the same thing in this movie. He did a very good job. Like, I did not expect him to be that good at playing. Like, in the middle of the movie, I was like, is this kind of how Bruce Springsteen looked? Like, I searched up a picture of Bruce Springsteen, and I was like, well, Jeremy Allen White's a little bit more buffer than him, but he kind of got him spot on. And then his New Jersey or Jersey accent that he had, I don't know too much about New Jersey, so I guess it was pretty good for what I heard. But, like, I like what you said there. I think it just was the wrong story for me. It didn't fully interest me. And the ending was a little bit kind of like, oh, okay. So we made the album or went to California, like got a break, came back, and then that's it. Just went back to the carousel and then end the movie. I don't know. It felt kind of flat. Like it was kind of just like a straight line of
Yeah.
just watching something. Just like
Did it feel like you were watching an arc, like a character arc, or no? Did it kind of just feel like?
I feel like we were watching something important for sure, but it's just that I just wasn't that interested. But once again, I'm not a Bruce Springsteen fan. I don't know too much about him, so
Yeah.
I don't know. But I just wasn't fully interested.
Yeah.
But
That's
they for what they showed me, I mean, they did a good job on the music parts and the creation of "Born in the USA." When Jeremy Allen White singing that song out in the studio, I was like, okay, this is pretty interesting. This is pretty cool with the band and everybody's reactions going like, oh my gosh, this is a hit. Like this is the hit. What the heck? But I liked it. I liked the music scenes, but yeah, this was more of a. I'm gonna say a low 7 out of 10.
I think these movies rely on their music scenes for sure.
Yeah,
Like I think that's what like brings so many people to them. It's like, oh, I get a performance from a really popular actor that's reenacting a singer that I maybe really like. You know, I think.
let me just see. I want to check what my rating was for this again.
You gave it a 3 stars on Letterboxd. On
That's a
Letterboxd,
6.
huh?
That's a 6, right?
Like a 5, I would say. It's
Let
5
me
or 6. It just depends on you. But currently on Letterboxd, the average is sitting at a 3.3, which kind of sounds like a lot of people, like the general consensus is it's good but not great.
Yeah.
I think usually when you get to like 3.7, 3.8 range, you're like seeing a lot more 4s, and it seems like the 3s and the 3.5s are kind of dominating. So I don't know, man. Honestly, I think after a lot of people are talking about it, I love Jeremy Allen White. I don't know if I'll end up watching this movie actually. I just think like I don't know. I've never seen any of these actually musician biopics before. I've never seen any of them. But if I were, I don't think this is the one I'd pick. I think there's other ones that I'd probably rather watch, and it's unfortunate that I think.
Watch Bohemian Rhapsody, bro.
Yeah, that one I know. But yeah,
That one's good.
yeah,
But
all right,
I'm just gonna leave it there. Like,
yeah.
back to you, Bruce Springsteen. You made one of the I like that song, "Born in the USA." It's a tough song, but the movie itself, I just didn't connect with it. That's all.
Yeah.